Hello. I'm Kiev. I'm a Vector Union rep at the Ritzy in Brixton. I don't know if all of you know about the Ritzy, but we're a cinema basically in the middle of a campaign. I'll just do a quick recap of the campaign so far, just for anybody who doesn't know and to refresh everybody's memory. So in 2014, there were 13 strike days campaigning for the London living wage, which ended in a great success. We got a 26% pay rise over a 3-year period, and an agreement to to negotiate towards the London living wage this June in 2016. I only joined the Ritzy in December in 2015, so I'm still pretty new. A couple of months later, I joined the union and became a rep. It's been quite a baptism of fire, really, because I went straight into this negotiation meeting with Cineworld and Picture House. We prepared our pay claim with the members for the London living wage. At the time was £9.40, now is £9.75. Company sick pay for all the staff, company maternity, paternity pay for all the staff, and fair pay rises. We went to that meeting. The delegates from Cineworld and Picture House spent the first 15 minutes telling us how lucky we are to have free popcorn and paid breaks. Bless their charitable hearts. So then we presented them with our pay claim with all these requests, which are reasonable requests. I'm sure you'll all agree. They said that they can't negotiate with us on any of them at the time because they can't afford it. They made an £83.8 million profit last year, so it was basically incredibly disrespectful. We walked out of the meeting, quickly balloted for strike, and then now here we are. So the strike this year began at the end of September. We've had 5 strike days since then. We've worked really hard at making them dynamic strikes, and I think that's why lots of people know about us. We work hard at making each strike different. We make it look good. One of the biggest things that I've found has been useful is to use the resources you have in your membership. So, like, if somebody's good at art, for example, use that. If somebody's good at graphic design, use that. And then not only does it make for a dynamic strike, it also galvanizes people and engages them to get involved in the strike, and it's a good way for recruitment as well. One of the biggest developments that's happened this year is that another Picture House site has actually joined our strike, Hackney Picture House. Yep. So yeah, it's great. They balloted and got 100% yes vote on their ballot, which is great. So yeah, they need everyone's support just as much, if not more, than the Ritzy, because they've never been on strike before. They've had 2 strike days so far, and they've been amazing. So yeah, we've had a couple of different strikes. Our first one was like Star Wars themed, like tying in with the whole cinema genre. We all had stormtrooper masks, and we marched out to the Star Wars music. One of the most successful was when we took our strike on the road during the BFI London Film Festival, and we first of all, we wrote a letter to BFI requesting for them to sever ties with Cineworld and Picture House, because BFI themselves pay the living wage, but obviously Cineworld and Picture House don't. But they obviously said that they couldn't do that. That's a very important point as well, is these companies that are paying the living wage, are treating their workforce ethically. They need to step up as well and stand up for the workers and people in precarious positions, because it's difficult to organise, but if you have support and pressure from above, from the government, from local councillors, from MPs, from other companies affiliated with them, that's the way that you're really going to get through to these big, huge companies. So yeah, we're sort of working on upping the ante, because obviously we've had 5 strike days, but Cineworld and Picture House have had no response other than insulting posters with lies on them about we are the minority of workers wanting to go on strike, and it's us that have not honoured the agreement in 2014 to negotiate this year. So that's what they're putting on the front of the cinema when we close it, because they do have to close the cinema every time we strike, because we are the workers and we keep that place open. But yeah, one of the most important things, just quickly, there's a situation happening in West Norwood at the moment where Lambeth Council have paid Cineworld £4.3 million in order to convert a library into a cinema. And it's that sort of condoning behaviour. Even though Lambeth Council do pay the living wage and they treat their workers ethically, if you do that sort of thing, you condone the mistreatment of workers. So we need that pressure from people above and also from everybody else. Like everybody's been saying, solidarity between us, we're stronger together. So thank you.
Cheers, Kev. Thanks a lot, Kev.